Welcome to Fine Living, presented by Jim Reif Builders on 1240 Radio WOMT.
And it is Fine Living here on 1240 Radio WMT each and every week with Jim Reif from Jim Reif Builders. Good morning, my friend.
Morning, Terry.
How are you doing today?
Doing excellent. Yourself?
Jim, every time we're together, I always learn a lot, get a lot of ideas, for my home as well. Last week, we talked about the cable railings, beautiful, contemporary. Today, we're going to talk about interior doors. And again, I always appreciate when you bring me samples and products to look at because it really gives a visual of what we're talking about. And first off, wow, some beautiful interior doors. I mean, a door is a door, but not at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. And I think that's what we're trying to focus here on our show today is that your interior door in your home can actually add and enhance the feel and the style of your home.
Absolutely.
And so we want to make sure that the consumer takes proper time to understand what's available and make a good selection that's going to work well with them. So with the interior doors, there's just many species, Terry, and that's really some of the neat part is that, you've all probably heard of a birch and maple door, oak doors and such, but some of the newer ones, there's a knotty alder, which is a really neat door, a little more rustic looking, but really pretty looking door. Cherry doors, of course. And then one of the newer products is bamboo. And now we haven't done any bamboo ones ourselves, but bamboo is kind of the green word because it's a wood or it's actually more of a grass. They consider it a grass family that grows relatively quick, so it's sustainable. So we're not hurting our environment so much by cutting down a 100-year-old tree to make a door.
Yeah.
And that, but so there's bamboo available. There's knotty pine. They have newer doors that look like barn doors now.
Well, I'm looking at that right here in the brochure you gave me, and that's the one thing that my wife has always wanted, like an old-looking barn door for the interior, for the style, and I love it. And I like how they're like almost like on a track, so it's not necessarily your stereotypical, pull or push door. It can be on a sliding track.
Right. It's a newer thing. And there's a hotel chain that actually has their hotels, except for the main entry door from the hallway, with the tracks on like that. So It's really pretty neat that has those. So it's a lot of neat options in regard to styles and looks. And the wood can either be stained. We also have molded doors, which are kind of a press door that are really great for painting. And those are in multiple types of panels. And then there's the decorative glass doors, too, which are really neat.
Yes, absolutely. And I think that, there's a lot of things. Here's one for like a pantry, and have a nice little frosted image of pantry or whatever, I guess. I'm sure you could be custom to this stuff.
We've done some custom stuff that actually had some clients. We did some work where we took a piece of a door with a piece of clear glass in it, and they had a gentleman actually etch in a picture of a Empire State Building.
Really?
In one, and then actually in another one, a verse of a song.
Okay.
So some really neat things we can do. And there's neat glass styles. There's a rain glass and a reed glass that are pretty sharp, gives you a nice privacy, but yet you get light that transmits through.
Well, and I would imagine, Jim, too, updating your doors in your home could also add a lot of value to your home because we're bringing in contemporary looks. Or if maybe you have a brand new home, but yet you want some of that old style, again, going back to the barn doors or whatever. There's a lot of creativity and uniqueness that enhances a value of a home.
There is, a lot of the homes built before 1990 just had a flush door in it.
Yes.
And now you can take those flush doors out. We can change it, put a nice panel style door in, a glass door, or in any other type that we have available.
Well, and I'd imagine, I'm looking at some of these flush doors, very still beautiful and basic, but maybe you've lived in your home for a long time and that's what you have, right? Just changing the doors could really add just so much more style to the home. And it's a fresh look. Kind of like sometimes a fresh coat of paint changes a room dramatically. I'd imagine a door can do that too.
Very much so. Very very good of an eye appeal. So I think it's definitely worth an opportunity for people to look into this.
And this is something that Jim Reif Builders can do, like just updating a door in an existing home. So it doesn't need to be a big, massive project, new construction, remodeling. It could just be, hey, can we just get a new door here? And something very basic and simple, you guys can do.
That's correct, Terry. Thanks for pointing that out. We do those smaller projects too. We help people. If you want to change out a few doors in your home, we can put the new doors in, some new trim around it. From that to kitchen and bath remodeling, new construction, additions, patio decks, and so on. We have a lot of different opportunities for
Jim. If people want to get a hold of you, get it and look at some of these amazing brochures that you have in your awesome showroom, where and how can they get a hold of you?
Well, one of the neat things is with the web nowadays,
Yes.
you can check us out before you even call us. So you can go to our website, jimreifbuilders.com. Got a lot of neat pictures. You can see pictures of our staff there. We're very proud of the people, the team we have assembled to work on your project. And check us out. You can email us right from the website. You can also call us at 684-6899. And we have a great presence on Facebook. Great to see if you'd like our page and see some neat tips every week and neat ideas and pictures of what we're doing. So,
Jim, as always, thank you for your time, and we'll talk to you next week.
thanks, Terry.
Thanks for listening to Fine Living, presented by Jim Reif Builders, the leader in new construction and remodeling here on the Lakeshore. Let their vision enrich your lifestyle. Tune in again next week for another episode of Fine Living on 1240 Radio, WOMT. To learn more, visit jimreifbuilders.com.